Remember those heart-stopping roads from part one? Well, strap in because part two dives into even more treacherous terrains. We're not just showcasing the danger, we're equipping you to survive it with essential tips and tricks. Because out here, knowledge isn't just power, it's survival. Welcome back to world's most dangerous roads. Deep in New Zealand's South Island lies Skipper's Canyon Road, a route so treacherous, you need a special permit to drive it. Carved into a sheer canyon, this narrow, winding track is not for the faint of heart. One look at the drop-offs, often with nothing but a few feet between you and a sheer plunge, and you'll understand why this road demands respect. And those blind corners, they practically guarantee trouble. If you're not on your A game, one wrong move could send you tumbling down into the abyss.
Preparation is key. Never attempt this road in bad weather. Rain turns it into a mudslide waiting to happen. Visibility is crucial. You need to see what's coming, especially on those blind corners. Slow and steady wins the race. No sudden movements, no jerky steering. The last thing you want is to lose control on a road this unforgiving.
Communication is vital. If you're traveling with someone, make sure you have a plan. Use hand signals if you have to. Just make sure you're both on the same page. Teamwork can be the difference between conquering the challenge and becoming another cautionary tale. This road will test your nerves and push you to your limits, but that's part of the thrill, isn't it? Conquering the challenge, proving to yourself that you have what it takes to stare down danger and come out on top. Just remember, respect the road, respect its power, and never underestimate the wild beauty of Skipper's Canyon. They call it Heaven's Road, and looking at it, you can see why. China's Tianmen mountain road is a masterpiece of engineering, winding its way up the side of a mountain like a mythical dragon. But don't let the stunning scenery fool you. This road is not for the faint of heart. With 99 hairpin turns, each more stomach-churning than the last, it's a test of both skill and nerve. 1 minute you're climbing towards the clouds, the next you're staring down at a sheer drop that seems to go on forever.
Altitude sickness is a real danger here, folks. We're talking over 1,500 meters above sea level. Hydrate, take it slow, and listen to your body. The last thing you want is to lose your lunch or worse while navigating those hairpin turns. And speaking of turns, let's talk about those guardrails. Or should I say, the lack thereof. In some sections, there's barely anything between you and a sheer drop. So stay focused, stay alert, and whatever you do, don't look down.
The combination of altitude, those relentless turns, and the sheer exposure makes it a challenge unlike any other. But hey, that's what makes it so exhilarating, right? It's about pushing your limits, testing your mettle against the raw power of nature. Respect the road, respect your vehicle, and most importantly, respect your own limitations. Because when you're tackling a road like Tianmen Mountain, it's not about conquering the mountain, it's about conquering yourself. Tucked away in Pakistan's northern region lies Fairy Meadows, a road less traveled, a path so breathtaking, so awe-inspiring that it's earned its name. This hidden gem is a testament to nature's raw beauty and untamed wilderness, but don't let the whimsical name fool you. This is no fairy tale. The road to Fairy Meadows is as treacherous as it is beautiful.
This is a raw, untamed track that will test your mettle every inch of the way. It's a journey that demands respect and preparation. We're talking about a rugged, unpaved road that snakes its way through some of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. The road winds through towering cliffs and deep gorges, offering views that are both stunning and intimidating. Towering peaks, plunging valleys, and glacial rivers, it's a feast for the eyes. The scenery is nothing short of spectacular, with every turn revealing a new breathtaking vista.
But amidst this breathtaking beauty lies a hidden danger. The road is fraught with peril, and one must always be vigilant. One wrong move on this treacherous terrain could send you plummeting thousands of feet. The sheer drops are unforgiving, and the margin for error is slim. This isn't a drive for the faint of heart. It's a challenge that only the brave and well-prepared should undertake.
You'll need a sturdy vehicle, nerves of steel, and a healthy dose of adventure in your blood. A reliable 4x4 is essential, and so is a spirit of adventure. Because out here, you're on your own. The isolation is part of the allure, but it also means you must be self-sufficient. No guardrails, no safety nets, just you, the open road, and the raw power of nature. The lack of safety features adds to the challenge and the thrill.
One of the biggest challenges you'll face on Fairy Meadows Road is the unpredictable weather. The weather can change in an instant, turning a pleasant drive into a harrowing experience. 1 minute it's sunshine and blue skies, The next you're battling snow, hail, or torrential rain. The mountains have a way of surprising you with their sudden mood swings. And trust me, when the heavens open up, this road turns into a raging torrent in the blink of an eye. The water can rise quickly, making the road impassable.
If you do find yourself caught in a downpour, remember, slow and steady wins the race. Patience and caution are your best allies in such conditions. Keep a firm grip on the wheel, avoid any sudden movements, and stay away from the edge. The road can be slippery, and the edges are treacherous. Those drop-offs are not forgiving. A moment's lapse in concentration can have dire consequences.
Landslides are a constant threat, especially during the rainy season. The loose soil and rocks can give way without warning. So, keep your eyes peeled for any signs of movement, listen for any unusual sounds, and if you see something, don't hesitate to turn back. It's always better to err on the side of caution. It's better to be safe than sorry. Your safety should always be your top priority on this perilous yet beautiful journey. From the moment you lay eyes on Japan's Eshima Ohashi Bridge, your brain does a double take. The sheer scale and steepness of this architectural marvel are enough to make anyone question their senses. Is it a roller coaster? A ramp to the sky? No, it's just one of the most intimidating bridges ever built. Its design is so unique that it almost seems like a piece of modern art. This concrete giant stretches over a mile long, connecting the cities of Matsue and Sakai Minato. But it's the bridge's seemingly impossible inclines that really get the heart pumping. The bridge was designed to allow large ships to pass underneath, which explains its dramatic slopes. From certain angles, it looks like you're driving straight up into the clouds. The optical illusion created by the steep angles can be quite disorienting. And let me tell you, that first time you crest the peak and see nothing but empty sky in front of you, it's a feeling you won't soon forget. It's as if you're about to drive off the edge of the world. But here's the thing, it's all about perspective. The way you approach and view the bridge can drastically change your experience. While the Eshima Ohashi Bridge might look terrifying from afar, in reality, the inclines are a lot gentler than they appear. The bridge's design is a clever play on angles and distance. We're talking about a gradient of 6.1% on one side and 5.1% on the other. These gradients are steep, but not as extreme as they seem from a distance. Don't get me wrong, it's still steep enough to make your stomach lurch, but it's perfectly manageable for any vehicle. Modern engineering ensures that the bridge is safe and navigable. The real challenge here is the mental game. It's about overcoming that initial fear, that sense of vertigo that hits you when you see those steep slopes looming ahead. It's about overcoming that initial fear, that sense of vertigo that hits you when you see those steep slopes looming ahead. The mind can play tricks, making the drive seem more daunting than it actually is. But trust me, once you conquer that mental hurdle, the drive itself is actually quite enjoyable. The views from the top are breathtaking, offering a unique perspective of the surrounding landscape. Preparation means understanding the road ahead. Knowing what to expect can make all the difference. Study the bridge's layout, familiarize yourself with the inclines, and visualize yourself driving smoothly and confidently across. Mental preparation can turn a daunting task into a thrilling adventure. The Eshima Ohashi Bridge is a testament to human ingenuity and a reminder that sometimes the scariest challenges are the ones we create in our own minds. It stands as a symbol of overcoming fear and embracing the unknown. Norway is known for its breathtaking fjords, its towering mountains, and its pristine natural beauty. The landscapes here are nothing short of magical, drawing visitors from all over the world to witness the untouched splendor of nature. But it's also home to one of the most awe-inspiring and terrifying roads on the planet, the Atlantic Ocean Road. This road is not just a means of getting from point A to point B, it's an experience in itself, a journey that tests the mettle of even the most seasoned travelers.
This serpentine ribbon of asphalt snakes its way across a series of islands, bridges, and causeways, connecting small coastal communities and offering unparalleled views of the Norwegian Sea. The road itself is a marvel of engineering, seamlessly blending with the rugged landscape. But there's a catch. This road doesn't just hug the coastline, it dances with the elements. The weather here is notoriously unpredictable, and the road is often at the mercy of the sea and sky.
Imagine this. You're cruising along, windows down, salty air whipping through your hair, when out of nowhere, A massive wave crashes over the road, engulfing your car in a torrent of seawater. It's a heart-stopping moment that reminds you of the raw power of nature. Welcome to the Atlantic Ocean Road, where the line between land and sea blurs with exhilarating and terrifying consequences. Here, the boundary between the two is constantly shifting, creating a dynamic and ever-changing landscape.
When those storms roll in, the waves turn into battering rams, crashing over the seawalls with explosive force. The sheer power of the ocean is on full display, and it's both awe-inspiring and humbling. It's a spectacle that will leave you breathless if it doesn't sweep you off your feet first. Watching the storm from a safe distance, you can't help but feel a sense of respect for the untamed forces of nature.
But here's the thing about the Atlantic Ocean Road. It's not just about surviving the storms, it's about embracing the wild beauty that surrounds you. The road offers a unique opportunity to connect with nature in its most raw and unfiltered form. Even on the calmest days, there's a sense of raw power in the air, a reminder that you're at the mercy of the elements. The tranquility is deceptive, as the ocean can turn from serene to savage in an instant.
Timing is everything. Knowing when to travel this road can make all the difference between a thrilling adventure and a dangerous ordeal. Avoid the storm season like the plague. The weather can change rapidly, and being caught in a storm here is not something you want to experience. Check the weather reports religiously, and if there's even a hint of rough seas, postpone your trip. It's better to be safe than sorry, and the road will still be there when the weather clears. Trust me, it's not worth risking your neck for. The beauty of the Atlantic Ocean Road can be enjoyed without putting yourself in harm's way.
And when you're on the road, stay vigilant. The conditions can change in the blink of an eye, and being prepared is key to a safe journey. Keep your eyes peeled for rogue waves. Be prepared for sudden gusts of wind, and always respect the power of the ocean. The Atlantic Ocean Road demands your full attention and respect. The Atlantic Ocean Road is a testament to human resilience and a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful journeys are the ones that take us to the edge of our comfort zones. It's a road that challenges you, inspires you, and leaves you with memories that will last a lifetime.
So there you have it, folks. 5 more roads that redefine the meaning of adventure, each with its own unique set of challenges and rewards. From the dizzying heights of Tianmen Mountain to the wave-battered asphalt of the Atlantic Ocean Road, these routes are not for the faint of heart. Whether it's the sheer beauty, the remote isolation, or the unrelenting danger, these roads captivate us. Would you dare to take the wheel on any of these? Let us know in the comments. Outro music with calls to action for likes, comments, and subscriptions. Fade out with highlights from both parts.